Michael, perhaps you can tell our audience who hears a set of facts like that and thinks, that can't be real. That truly can't be real. How real is this? What are the chances this death penalty is going to be carried out?
Well, there's every chance it could get carried out. Not initially, though, Ashley, and that is because this poor woman, Miriam Ibrahim, is actually pregnant. She's 8 months pregnant, as you pointed out. She's in prison, though, while she goes through the pregnancy. The court has said that she can have the baby and then breastfeed for 2 years after that, and then the death penalty will be carried out. Now, you make a couple of points here. She was born to a Muslim father. Now, under interpretation of Sharia law in Sudan, that means she is Muslim. Now, it doesn't apply the other way around, by the way, if it was a male. So she is considered a Muslim by the faith. Now, her dad left when she was 6. She was raised a Christian by her Christian mother. What happened then was she grew up, she married a Christian man who, by the way, is a US citizen, which is an interesting angle to this story. The court then decided, as she's an adult, one of the relatives got involved, reported this. They said, you can't marry a Christian man, therefore the marriage is invalid, it's adulterous. You're getting 100 lashes for that crime. And then when the court said, renounce your Christianity, she said, no, I am a Christian. She said, they said, well, because you abandoned Islam, that's apostasy, and so you are subject to the death penalty. What's crazy about this is she never considered herself a Muslim. She always considered herself a Christian. That's how she grew up. She's refusing to renounce the faith. The court says, well, death penalty for you. What's another interesting fact here, as I said, her husband is a US citizen, says he's been asking for US help and has had none so far. It really is an extraordinary case. As I said, she's in prison with her other child at the moment, who's 20 months old.
Of course.
And she will have that child in jail as well and not getting any treatment while she's in there, according to her husband.
She's caring for a 20-month-old toddler in prison where, by the way, she's sick and having a bad pregnancy, and they refused to transfer her to a hospital. Her husband was not allowed into the courtroom, barred from the courtroom. He's in a wheelchair and can't live without her, apparently. None of it, all of it, is falling on deaf ears to the Sudanese government. Adotei, I know that as a member of Amnesty International, this is what you do. You fight these kinds of cases. You mount your own defense for people who seem defenseless. But how effective can you, or say all of the other embassies that have weighed in the Sudan, saying turn this decision around now? What are the odds?
I think that, as Mr. Holmes said, there's unfortunately a 50-50 chance that the government will go ahead with this. We consider her to be a prisoner of conscience, and this is a violation of Sudan's obligations to the UN standards as well as the African human rights standards. So if we can mobilize enough public pressure, there may be some way to get the Sudanese government to reconsider this case, which is just abhorrent.
Do they
it's
care,
just a tragedy.
Adotei? Does the Sudanese government care what happens on CNN? What happens when, the governments of the United States, the UK, Canada, the Netherlands all issue these statements condemning what they're doing and demanding a change? Do they care?
Well, they certainly may not care coming from a CNN or the United States, but if their peers and other governments in Africa actually stand up and say, this is a violation of the African Charter, I think that will carry some weight. And we certainly cannot allow this kind of discrimination, which really applies mostly to women, as Mr. Holmes noted already, to continue, because this is really a restriction on her freedom of association, assembly,
freedom to live,
and even, of course, religion. Yeah.